Hi, I'm Wes, AE0OC. Today I want to tell you about my ham radio origin story. It started for me the day I was born. But first I would like to invite you to the SMARC Ham Fest in Springfield, Missouri. On June 4th, the Southwest Missouri Amateur Radio Club, SMARC, will hold its annual Ham Fest at the Salvation Army Headquarters, 1707 West Chestnut Expressway, Springfield, Missouri. Tickets are $5 in advance and $7 at the door. Doors open to the public at 8 a.m. and more info can be found at smarc.org. If you would like to help support this channel, please visit the Amazon store on our website, 59radio.com. It is very much appreciated. Ham radio affected my life at a very early age. In 1968, my dad got a draft notice the same day my mom found out she was pregnant. When I was born in 1969, he was fighting with the 25th Infantry in Vietnam. He got notified of my birth in about 24 hours, thanks to ham and Mars operators. He was guarding a road when the news came in, and a medic was sent to his post, who, when questioned about where he was going, stated he was out delivering a baby. About 2.5 months later, his friend Dan Warner lost his lower leg to a mine. My dad helped to get him onto a chopper for evacuation to a military hospital. While Warner was recovering before being shipped home, he was visited by an Army general who asked if there was anything he could do for him. Instead of asking for a magazine or a pack of smokes, he told the general he had been scheduled to leave for R&R to Hawaii in a few days. And since he wasn't going to be going now, he wanted my dad to go in his place so he could meet me for the first time. My dad said he was absolutely terrified when the general's bubble chopper came to collect him from the front. He didn't know what he had done wrong, but it must have been something bad to have the general send for him. After making it to the base and finding out what was going on, he spent a full day and night waiting in line for a phone patch via a stateside ham operator. He had 3 minutes on the phone to make arrangements with my mom to meet him in Hawaii. My mom and I lived with my grandparents on my dad's side while he was overseas. After the call, there was some discussion as to how they would pay for the plane ticket, to which my grandfather replied he didn't care if they had to mortgage the house. My mom and I were going to Hawaii. He said he couldn't live with himself if I never got to meet my dad. In a couple of days that must have seemed like a mad rush, we were packed and boarding an airplane. This was not only my first plane ride, but my mom's as well. We spent 5 days in Hawaii, took lots of pictures, made footprints in the sand, which I apparently didn't like very much, and mainly stayed in our room. Partly because we didn't have money to do anything else, but mainly because my dad just wanted to spend time with us. Fortunately, my grandfather didn't have to mortgage his house, and my dad came home to us in one piece after spending 1 year and 2 days in Vietnam. I spent my whole life hearing these stories of how I was delivered by a ham operator and a combat medic, and all about my big trip to Hawaii that I can't remember. I'm very proud to be a part of this great hobby that has such a rich history of service. Every call sign has an origin story. Let us know yours in the comments. As always, thank you for watching, and 73.